Good morning, adventurers. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good whatever part of the day daytime. Sorry, the caffeine isn't quite working yet. And we got a new driver. The driver is
an excellent driver,
Mr. Joshua.
He's an excellent driver.
Y'all know who he is. He's been in the comments. He needs to be in the comments more because he's got his own YouTube channel. He's got his own what would you call it? Lawn maintenance.
Yeah.
Lawn maintenance company going, and he's also trying to be a truck driver. So all my truck driving friends, reach out to this young man and tell him what direction he actually needs to be headed in, so he can get his feet going. Because I told him to start moving those feet 2 years ago. Anyway, adventurers. We have in the back seat one Brainy Chameleon. Anything to say to him, Miss Brainy?
Peace, love, happiness. We're going to get our second home. Sorry, my hair's so crazy. That's a thing today. Love y'all.
Alright, so she's worried about her hair. It's a thing today, apparently. And so we just brought up the topic of what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Wednesday, right?
That's how deep our conversations go around here.
I mean, I just want to make sure I got it right. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
It's the day of the week.
So
Days of the week.
My viewers, my friends, my colleagues, my fellow YouTubers, you all know that on Wednesdays I go to Warner Robins to play Dungeons and Dragons. One that she has played with me before.
I have.
And I'm trying to get this young man here to also play. And his response is, Josh, do you want to go play Dungeons and Dragons with me tomorrow?
Never takes us back.
I didn't understand that. Did y'all understand that? I heard something Texas is bad.
No, I see it.
I'm not sure. I have to get clarification in a second. Can you text that to me? You know my hearing's really bad.
Yes.
You might have to text it to me. Do you need the address? Is that what you need?
No pressure.
I just sent him the address.
He wants you to buy a motorcycle and then ride it to D&D.
Yes.
No pressure.
Yes. Tell him again. What do I want?
He wants him to buy a motorcycle and then ride it to D&D. Like, that's all. That's all he needs from his best friend.
That's all I need from all of my friends. Is I need all of my friends to buy a motorcycle and go ride and go play Dungeons and Dragons. Go ride and go see a movie. Go ride and go sit at the river and go fishing. There's no reason you can't put a fishing pole on a motorcycle. I'm working on getting mine on there. I'm almost there. I am.
With his basket.
I'm almost. Yeah. Have you seen my blue basket?
I have not.
You need to be watching my shorts, dude.
He's got this classy ST and in like a plastic basket on the
Costume. A costume.
Actually, the plastic basket came in handy at Michael's the other day. We bought a bunch of art and crap and then like realized we were on the bike and my bike has no saddlebags and we bought a lot of stuff. So yeah, the basket came in handy actually.
Yep. So while talking shit about my basket, she realizes that my basket was really handy because she says she didn't realize she was on the bikes while she was getting all the craft supplies. I reminded her several times while she was getting the stuff. We were on the bikes, honey. The helmets are right here on the basket, honey. Can't miss it. All right. So yeah, the blue milk crate came in handy, but we are trying to pressure this young gentleman here to get his feet moving in his career in the good direction and to get on two wheels, because two wheels brings happiness and peacefulness and togetherness for a lot of people.
And a lot of money. Don't get a Harley, get a Honda. Harleys are just money suckers. No offense, Harley owners. We're just broke.
Alright, so a lot of shit throwing going on in this video because the back seater is the Honda girl of the house. She has the 2018 Honda CTX 700 and her 1984 Honda Goldwing
Broken Wing
GL 1200A.
One day we'll ride again.
But I have the two Harleys, so the Honda has to be back there hating on
And who spent the most money?
It's an investment.
Yeah. Oh no, not an investment.
It's an
There's holes in the pocket.
It's an
There's
investment for my soul. It helps my soul.
Eventually, I'll get him to buy a Honda.
I want
and
soul
get rid of
food.
the Harleys eventually.
We might be going to Louisiana. That sounds good. Said he's got all day.
Shut up.
But anyway, we're pressuring him to get him a bike. If we see one on Craigslist, we may make him stop and look at it. See if we can convince him to make a
Craigslist.
unwise financial decision. Y'all know how we like to pressure folks.
No
But
pressure.
in all honesty, y'all, we are truly grateful for this young man right here.
Yes.
Because he is taking time from his days off, right? Times to relax, times to spend home with his own fur baby because he has his own dog. He could be spending time relaxing with his dog, or not doing anything at all and just being there, right? But he has taken it upon himself to almost volunteer. I asked if he would be willing. He said yes. To drive all the way up here to Monroe, Georgia, to pick up the 31 foot, 35 foot, something like that camper. It's a 2-hour trip to get there. It's a 2-hour trip to our home where Brainy Chameleon is going to try to park it.
Look, there's a landing strip right along the road.
I don't think it's going to fit, but we're going to see.
Don't speak negativity.
When it doesn't fit.
Stop it.
We've already got it cleared with Mr. Buck Brown, who you all know. He's got us cleared to be landing our trailer, our camper, or our setup down here on his property while we wait for the next step. Yeah. But anyway, all this is said and being done because we are grateful for him, and this is going to be bringing us a great deal of happiness, in which happiness is key. Happiness is what everyone's goal should be. And not only am I telling you folks on this lovely little camera, sir, I'm also telling this to you, the driver, in case you don't watch this video because you're in it. I know that can be a little awkward sometimes, but I know self-editing really sucks too. Happiness is the important part. It doesn't matter where you're at in your life, what you have. You can have a shiny dime, a gold nickel, all the fancy things. None of that matters as long as you have happiness. There's my happiness.
Looking at Florida houses or Florida land, not houses. I think we're gonna have to wait till September though.
There's my happiness right there. And another thing that brings me happiness is the Forgotten Angels. Y'all know who they are. David and Cindy down in Tampa, Florida. They bring happiness to a lot of individuals, especially the young men and women who have been aged up and out of the foster care system. And what I mean by that, as I take a swig, because this is a good spill, guys, is imagine this. And Josh, hear me out here. It's your 18th birthday, sir. A day to celebrate, a day to be happy. But instead of being happy and celebrating with your friends and family, me, being your foster parent, I now tell you, pack all your shit. In fact, I've already packed it for you. Here it is in 2 trash bags. Leave my house. I don't care if I haven't told you what to do, how to do it, where to go to do anything else. You're no longer my problem. Leave. Is that what you would want to hear on your 18th birthday? Being that you're only 20,000 years old today? No. That'd be a ball sucker, guys. That would kick you right in the nards. That would, you know what I'm saying? It hurts as an adult, as a person trying to learn how to navigate life, to be told by the people who were supposed to be showing you everything you need to be an adult, how to be a contributing member to society, how to find your own happiness. These people refuse to give you those tools And now on your 18th birthday, you're homeless and you're hopeless because you don't know how to find your happiness, how to become a functioning adult. That's where David and Cindy come in. They come in and bring in these young men and women and give them a foundation to start their life over. Give them a tiny home that they can call theirs. It's their home. And then not only that, they give them the education they need. Teach them things that a father should teach a child, that a mother should teach a child, that grandparents should teach their grandchildren. That's what David and Cindy have spent all the time we've known them. We've witnessed them spending time and time and time, not just an 8 to 5 clock in and out. It's any time of the day, any time of the night. When one of the children needs your help, like a true parent, you're there to love them and teach them and help them learn how to navigate the situation and help them through it, both financially and physically and mentally, and bring these young men and women a shot at peace, a shot at happiness, which, as I've said it before, happiness is key. Another thing that brings us happiness, fur babies. See how she smiled when I said that? And Mr. Josh also has a fur baby, a rescue. His rescue actually came off the side of the road, if I remember correctly, Zach. Yeah. His original name was Lucky.
Aww.
But he changed his name to...
No, it's still Lucky.
It's still Lucky.
I was like, wait, why would it, what?
He said he was going to change the name.
No.
You did. You did. You told me you were going to change his name.
Well, he didn't. Damn.
Well, he didn't.
Calm down, killer.
He did tell me, but he didn't change the name. I just want to make sure that is clear.
Little fella.
But we all here in this vehicle, we all love our rescue dogs, and dogs bring us all happiness. And where we like to get our rescue dogs from, when not off the street, is Possum Southern Rescue out of Bonaire/Warner Robins. And they do rescue dogs, and they give them a shot at their forever home, their forever happiness, by allowing couples, friends, family members, anyone who can provide for a dog a chance to foster or adopt or find their own canine love. You know what I'm saying? And that's something we hold dear to our hearts. So if you can, folks, reach out to David and Cindy and Forgotten Angels. Reach out to Possum Southern Rescue and see if there's anything you can do for them. Donate a few dollars, donate some hours, or buy some dogs a bone, y'all. Yep, that's all I got for you. Y'all take care.